Okay, it's time to get Kobe Bryant rookie card sent out to PSA for grading. Getting it packaged up right now, and it's pretty exciting to see what's going to happen with this. You can see Kobe right now is in this little tiny box. It's just a little itty bitty box, but we're going to have bubble wrap in this box. And this little box is then going to go inside this bigger box. Lots of space in here so the cards don't get damaged if it gets thrown around. Hey everybody, I'm Bert from Profit Picker. Thank you for joining me. This video is going to be the unveiling of the Kobe Bryant rookie card that I had found. I did a video just a very short while back where I had found a whole bunch of sports cards. Here's the box. There were 94 cards in all. Included in that was some Kobe Bryant cards. Including a rookie card, which I actually thought that there was only one rookie card. It turns out that there is actually a few rookie cards, one of which I didn't even recognize it was a rookie card until today when I was putting these Kobe Bryant cards together to show. After this video clip, I'm going to show some of the other Kobe Bryant cards. If you want to stick around for that, some of you don't really care about seeing the individual cards and you just want to know how much is that card worth. In this box is the answer to all that. And I'm going to share my experience with PSA, which is the sports card grading company. I had never gone through this process before. It's my very first time. So I kind of want to share that with you, how that went. What did it cost? How long did it take? So some of you who are interested in buying cards out there while you're picking, you might want to take some of this into account before doing the grading process because it is expensive. But we will get into that before I dive right into the unveiling of this box. Something happened while I was doing, after I had posted my Kobe Bryant video, and I had never thought anything about it while I was doing the video or while I was even at the actual garage sale purchasing all of these cards. And if you haven't seen the video, please go back and see that video because I think it's not bad. It'll help this make sense if you haven't already seen it. But what happened is, I got a lot of really positive comments from a lot of you out there, and thank you very much for sending your comments and also your suggestions. Some of you gave me great suggestions about what I should do with the card or not do with the card, but some of my comments that came across were questioning my integrity, more or less, about what I paid for these cards. And I paid $15 for all 94 of these cards. I did not set the price of these cards. I didn't talk her down. She threw out a price of $20 and then she talked herself down to $15 before I had ever said anything. But my question to you is, and one other thing is that when I held the card up, in the video, well, at the time I didn't even know that that was a rookie card. Like I say, I am not a sports expert at all. I just know, we all know the word Kobe Bryant, and we know that cards are worth, have the potential to be worth a lot of money, especially a name like Kobe Bryant. So I'm going to take a chance anytime that I can get my hands on some of those cards. I'm going to buy a bunch of Pokemon cards also. I'm going to buy a bunch of Star Wars cards. I'm going to take that chance as a picker. That's what I do. But my question to you before I do the unveiling of this card is, what would you have done? If you had looked at that card in that whole box of cards and you picked that card out, in fact, the card that I held up was this one right here. So if you looked at this card and you recognized that this was a Kobe Bryant rookie card, would you have paid the lady more than what she was asking? Or would you have paid her exactly what she was asking. That's my question. Do you feel as a picker, and those of you who are not pickers, you don't need to answer this question, but if you are a picker, if you are a reseller, if you knew it was a rookie card, but you didn't know how much it was worth because you're not an expert, but you knew it had to be worth something substantial, would you have told her that you want to pay her $100 for the bunch instead of the $15 that she told me she wanted to sell them for? What would you have done? Anyway, shoot me a quick message at the bottom after this video if you would. Let me know what you would do, and I'm curious. I feel under my circumstance, I didn't know anything about it. I would have done it the same way again. I would have done it no differently. Whether this card is worth $5 or whether this card is worth $2,500, she set the price. I paid $15. Okay. Let me explain something. As you can see, this box is opened, but I can guarantee you, and you might believe me and you might not, I have not I have not looked at the contents of what's in here. I can see that there's a card in here. Now, I've been holding on to this box over a week now, trying to take the time to do this video, and finally I have the time to do it. I was at work, this was delivered to me at work, had no idea what was in this box. I did not know. This is not how I sent my card out, as you can see in the video clip that I put on there. And so when this box came, it was all sealed up, and all this fragile tape was wrapped completely around the entire thing. I was just opening in boxes at work, and I got this far. And I said, dang, I wanted to do this in front of the camera. But anyway, this is where I stopped. Now it's time to open this and see what is this card worth. I did do this. I wrote some numbers down. So this is what we're looking for. PSA, again, is where we sent this for grading. And I started at PSA of 8, and I worked my way up to PSA of 10. Now, I've already got more knowledge about this card that I sent in, and some of you out there had given me your thoughts and your accuracies of the border around that card, and that there's no way that this could be a 10 because the border was not perfectly symmetrical around the outside of the card. That's stuff I did not even know, but I have since learned that everything about that card, the cutting of that card, makes all the difference in the world. And there's just so many things to know about this world of sports cards and grading and all of that. So I know it is not a 10. It's not a 10, but I hope that it comes back as a 9.5, a 9. I don't really know what it can, I don't know. I do know this. I do know that the grading of this card costs a lot of money. I don't know if the camera can see this right here, but the grading was $200 to have this one card graded, and $29 for the shipping and insurance. That's what it costs for this one card. PSA doesn't offer people like me all these different options of services. At this point in time right now, they're not offering that. I don't have a membership with them. If you have a membership, I guess you can bulk things together and you would have paid a certain amount, and you get big discounts, I guess, but I don't. I wanted to see what this card is worth. I paid $229. This is it. Here we go. I'm gonna open this up, and they package this really super well. So first of all, good for you, PSA, for packaging this so that there's no way this thing is going to be damaged. And especially with all this bubble wrap, and I guess they give you another protector. More information. Okay. All right, this is one second, trying to see how this is done. Okay, this got graded. That's not really very exciting for me. This is graded as an 8, I believe. NMMT, and then there's an 8. So, this is an 8. That's not what I was hoping for, guys. But I guess that's what you get when you don't know what you're doing. So, I've got an 8. I've got a Kobe Bryant rookie card, number 138, graded as an 8. I have a lot to learn about cards, apparently, because I thought this card was in really perfect condition. I didn't see anything wrong with this card except for the border. In fact, you can see how the border is uneven, and it's uneven on both sides. Aside from that, this card just looks perfect. There's no bends. There's nothing about it that would lead me to believe that this is anything but mint perfect condition, except for that border. Okay, well, so my scale of what things are worth, I had written down these numbers here on this sheet. And according to this sheet, this is worth somewhere between 192 bucks and 308 on the high side. So I paid $229 to have it graded and to get it back to me, not counting what I paid to get it to them. So I guess this card makes it a wash for what I paid for it and what it's worth. Anyway, that's my first experience here with grading cards. I will probably, more likely than not, just hang on to this card. I'll just keep it. I'm going to put it in a drawer, and someday it will be worth more. I don't think the value of these cards are going to go down. I'm kind of bummed, but that's the way it is. But my experience still with PSA as a company and how it worked, they were really super quick. I sent it in, and I think it was probably a couple weeks. It only took a couple weeks to get back. This was submitted to them. They received it on August 16th, and this invoice is 8/24, August 24th. So that part was good. Now, the one part I can say is I did this because I wanted to learn. I did it also because I wanted to have a card that was worth a couple $1,000s. That's not, apparently, but I have learned enough. Maybe this will help me not make mistakes in the future. Because cards that are graded, I now know cards that are graded are worth a considerable amount more money than a card that is not graded. So you got to go through the process. So I think my suggestion is you have to get one of these subscriptions to PSA where you can send a card in and hopefully get it graded for 25 bucks, $50 at the most, because otherwise it's a much bigger risk to have that grading process done. Or I think there's services out there that you can send your cards to a service and then they use their bulk discount and send it in for you. I don't know. That sounds risky to me if you're going to send your valuable cards in, but it's something to look into. If you are out there thinking about sending in a bunch of cards to get graded, I would love to know if any of you out there know or can recommend what is the most efficient, cost-effective, and safe way to get multiple cards graded, I would love to know, because I have a lot of cards in this box that I would love to have graded. I really want to have them graded. In fact, I didn't even know up until moments before I started to do this video that some of these are also rookie cards. This is a rookie card, and I didn't even know it. I didn't know that was a rookie card. This is some kind of rookie card from Press Pass. Press Pass? Press Pass. That's a rookie card. This is also a rookie card. I didn't even know it. And maybe it'll show up on camera. There's a hologram on there that says rookie right here. But I didn't see that in the light, the right light, up until literally moments ago. These are cards that I would love to get graded. So somebody out there, please let me know what the best way to do that is, if you're somebody like me that doesn't have an account that gives you great discounts. Anyway, that wraps up the Kobe Bryant magical card that I thought was worth thousands of dollars is now worth a couple $100. But it's still a really cool card. I'm very glad that I bought it. I would buy it again. I would go through this process completely all again. This is how we learn. Thank you for checking this stuff out. We're gonna get more cards, and we're gonna get more valuable cards eventually in the future, I'm sure, because I look for them and I'm gonna get them. And don't let this steer you into not taking the chance on cards. I think it's worth the chance. Anyway, until my next video, take care, good picking to you, and peace out. All right, if you're still watching, if you're actually still here right now, let me show you some of these other Kobe Bryant cards, just so you can see these that were in this batch. There was this one that I just got done showing you. This is that Press Pass. It's a R12. Looks pretty cool. What is the grade on that? Who knows? I have no idea. I would never take a guess at trying to guess what the grade is on any of these cards. Here's another one. This is also a rookie card. It's number 13 from Press Pass. This one is a Fleer. It's a Fleer metal. This is another rookie card. It's number 137. I didn't know there's so many rookie cards, actually. This one, this is not a rookie card. Total Package or something. And the last Kobe Bryant card that I got in this batch is this, who makes this one? Who did this? Oh, this is a Topps. It's a Topps CA2. That'll mean something to some of you who actually collect and care. So anyway, I have a bunch of other cards here. I'm not going to really go through them. I don't think we have enough time in the rest of the day to go through all these cards. But those of you who stuck around to see that, glad to could show it to you. And take care. And you're probably the ones who are going to give me some kind of instruction of how I can get these cards graded in the future. Thank you very much.